TOP FM.
Well, so folks, good evening and welcome to the platform here this evening on the program that back to D4. Whatever you're doing, however the case is going to be like tonight. Take low to your ready and on to your touch it. Let's keep doing this together here on top 105.3. My name is Elizana Doelu. I'm going to be here with you tonight up to tomorrow morning. Yeah, so let's keep having a wonderful time together here this evening hour on top 105.3. So while we are waiting our panelists to join us here on the show, we'll open the phone line to hear from you this evening. Issues of concern. What is it on your mind this evening that you want to talk about? You can put in your calls and let's hear from you as we await our panelists to join us here on the show. So numbers to pull you through on 0776 105 105 881 143504, and you will be live here this evening on the show. As we await our panelists to join us on the show, it's good to hear from you. What is it on your mind this evening that you want to talk about? 0776 105 105 881 143504. We're going to learn and pick up Mr. Segonda here this evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Segonda. Welcome to the platform.
Yeah. My concern has to do with the drugs that was captured in the court place. You consider drugs zone. You see, what troubles me most is this is now one crate of drugs that you say somebody can smoke it through the country.
Mm-hmm.
It is something that's a coordinated and collusion by the security of this country that the president should look at very seriously. Nothing else but the security, because those type of drugs not enter this country without the knowledge of the security. Let's be frank. People say they came on investigation, granted, but those are just tricks that the people are playing. They know where the drugs came from, how it entered here, how it managed to go in that warehouse. The security know about the drugs are in this country. So the president should take a careful look at the security. Those are people that we entrust with the security of this country, and they allow this type of drugs to enter this country. That's my personal feeling, because anything that enters the place, it either enter by air, it enter by sea, or by road. So all these places are manned by security. The cocaine that was displayed is not something small. It even baffles me. It's telling me that if anything dangerous to come in this country, it's easy to enter. If this quantity of cocaine can enter this country, and the security don't notice that it enters their house before anything can find it up, I'm very much afraid. The president should really look at the security apparatus in this country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Segonda, for being part of the show here this evening. So, folks, like I said, while we are with the panelists, it's good to hear from you this evening. What is it on your mind that you want to talk about? You can put in your call here this evening and let's hear from you. So, numbers to pull you through are 0776 105 105 881 143504. 0881 143504 776 105 105 are the two numbers. If you call it this evening, going to be part of the show. They are back to D4 here on top 105.3. For those of you just joining us on online, you can help us share this broadcast to other pages that you are following, so that other can be able to be part of the show here this evening. I don't know what's happening to the phone line here. Okay. Yeah, sorry. You can put in your calls. I don't know. Just process until you left the line. So just call us back on 0776 105 105 881 143504. We go back on the line because this person. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good evening, man. You're near. Where do you join from?
My name is Gloria Kepler, calling from News Radio.
Welcome.
Yeah, what is on my mind this evening is about the drug issue in this country. Because like yesterday, the drugs that they arrested, they full of horrors. So I want to know all the drugs that the people can be posting, they can arrest the people, what they can do with this technical drugs and why they been arresting, because we are seeing so many drugs on social media, and when they catch the people, they can put them in jail. But the drug issue, what they can really do with the drugs, I really want to know what they can do with it, a technical drug, and how the drug can manage to pass and come in our country.
All right.
That's my complaint.
Thank you, Vema, for being part of the platform.
Okay.
Folks, keep your calls coming in this evening on 0776 105 0776 105 105 881 143504 0776 105 105 881 143504. Let's hear from you here this evening on the platform. Yeah, so for the issues of those drugs being arrested, I think what I know of is we have a drugs day in Liberia where all of the drugs are that they can arrest, right? Those drugs they can take from people. There's a day set aside that those drugs they go and burn it. So like in recent time here in Zweju, the people been arresting here in Zweju. We went to Gallo Verde on a highway. If you go in Kunabo, if you go on a page, you'll see the video, you'll see the pictures. They burn all of that drugs. So there's a drugs day set aside, and that particular time reaching a year, LDA will have a program, give you update, tell you the number of drugs being arrested, even the one they going boy and they going burn. Maybe the amount that particular drug worth. They will tell you it before burning it. But for how the drugs can come in the country, that one I have no idea. But all of the drugs can be that can be arrested. There's a specific day set aside that people can burn the drugs. So folks, keep your calls coming in and let's hear from you here this evening. 0776 105 105 881 143504. 0776 105 105 881 143504. The number support you through here this evening, and you will be live here on the platform. The Back to D4 show. Let's hear from you. So let me take a quick break. I'm going to be right back. Yes, let me take this quick break. I'm going to be right back. So let's go on the land and pick out the yeah, thank you, Chief. I see why. Oh my God. Call about 61776105105 881143504 at the number support you through this evening. Going to be live here on the platform. Back to default. Let's hear from you while we are here. The waiting our panelists to join us. So we go down the line to connect. Mr. Amos waiting here. Good evening, Chief.
Yeah, good evening, brother Ellis. Yeah, I was saying something. I'm alive, please.
You are live and clear. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. We fought not inside. Yeah, in our separate time. Why my father say, yeah, it does matter. Because some of us have our friends, Liberian brothers, some of us we were traveling, but now we're not back home. But those are traveling, it will be a serious problem for them because if you take a book, a plane or a ship or anywhere you want to go in another country, they will describe it as the Ghanaian because when they travel with a Ghanaian in a plane or on a ship or on a boat, you're in serious trouble. But we Liberians, we are free because some of us will travel, we fare good, and everything will be fine for us. Even both hotel, we don't pay for life. Yes. So, but now Liberia, I don't think it will happen again because they knew the drugs they coming on now. We're traveling, they will tell you that even at Liberia, man, because out there we call Liberia Abonya Adaye. I'm alive, please.
You are live, Chief.
Thank you. They call Liberian Abonya Adaye because we don't travel. The war made Liberian to travel. So when the people see you there, they're surprised. See, even I can remember a fellow saw me in Mauritania, between Mauritania and Benin, the border there. And the word she said, Abonya Adaye, what you can do here? You, Abi, I look at her, I laugh. See, so brother, it's very not easy for us. But we need to pray to God because they drop matter. We need to pray hard. Because it got harassing. And the government said they were good, working to rescue us. But they rescue, I don't know. When God can separate this rescue and really they rescue and us. But when God put it together, because when God for you, nobody can be against you. But I believe that they will put it in place, something will be fun for us. We don't want to give for Gallup community. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Whedon, for being part of the platform. Folks, keep your calls coming in here this evening on 0776105105 881143504. We go down the line and pick up this person. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Is it or
Elizana Doewulu.
okay?
Okay, Chief.
Okay. Elizana, still discussing. As for me, I think with the Liberian we have to at least appreciate this company. The only time that I myself want to go against the government is that when it's just in a country, children are doing a lot of things, the government is with any effort to be a right people. That the only time I say against the government. But we have to know that then we know that government is working. Even the country like the internet, God is there. Even the great America, am I alive?
You are live, Chi. Go ahead.
Even the great America, God is there. So at least there's no Liberia that we get no internet, no material in place to even know what someone is bringing job or nothing. Even though people will say that the government thing to last to us, and they say yesterday they were just in the country, the king to take job from Liberia. There's a corruption. It has been minimized by the article by a determination. And it's gonna it's hard to fight. Let me real. Just it's a thing because it's a money making matter.
Sure.
One is getting food baby. One getting government different year. One is getting rape. You go arrest somebody at Arizona, so what do you? So again, what in the 4 to 5 million radical good, they don't give 50,000, 100,000. If you get paid, my brother, to go. You will be for the next time you have seen it. You got 50,000, that's more. But today, you see, I try our best. Always go internet. You know, all the time, the rest of the person was doing their job. So, they all want to do it. This is about. The rest of the talking about, when they give you food, transport, not to buy a car, not to rent out, but to take you for private like it happened yesterday. There was no solution. I am looking. We the government. They try their best. They try their best. But I can say 80% best is alcohol from my observation. There is no arrest for the judge. They brother. They you see actually gain and on the two alcohol. But in the article, those real life posts. There's the article book on the street. What did you see yesterday? Yesterday, the government is time at time. Or keeping the world dealing with in your whole 12-year regime, rape and education, and you're seeing all the villages you built all over. Yesterday, when government said my brother raped me, there no accusation. He's been still prison for 2 or 3 years. After heading left, this is the clean power. The class will start today. The fighting was started from yesterday. Where you hear all one advance to arresting. So many will be afraid to bring just in the court. I think it's not going to court tonight and say 25 routine. If John was arrested, that cost 2 or 3 million. Then maybe I don't know. If I'm going to John was going to the case before the necessary for government lose the case. That would just be adorable. But today we hear that government arresting 19 million, 100,000 million, 50,000, 100,000. Just going to a booth. The government is trying to arrest. But you really then they go with that. Give it to the gate of a job that come for 10,000. Cash money, now they are trying to go to the bank. Cash money, someone put in your hand. Then you know that you're trying to get, you can't even like 5,000, I go 200 or 400 per month. There's going to get 10,000 or 5,000 cash on his phone. What will you do? You put them in the phone to go why? I don't have blessing. Now you say, that people pay, what for me to see? But the government cannot pay, they're working hard. That's just, it's not in the country. So you have to fight to say it will be eradicated totally. So for me, I can tell the government, my brother, the government cannot pay, they won't know. It's tomorrow the government.
All right. Thank you, my dear brother, for being part of the show. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me see. So keep a calls coming in here this evening on 0776 105 105 881 143504. Ellison G. We are say. Good evening, Mr. Blue. I'm watching you live from Putu Penocon. My brother, there is time for everything, and on we go. Sure. All right. Thank you so much for following us from that part of Grangela County. Keep your calls coming in here this evening. Let's hear from you. 776 105 105 881 1435 04. So let's quickly welcome in Mr. Numo as we await your calls and other panelists to join us here on the show. Mr. Numo, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Glad to be on. For the past 2 nights, I had some.
We're still here for all of us to join us.
the other. Last 2 nights I had some.
Folks, keep your calls coming in here this evening on 0776 105 105 881 143504. 0776 105 105 881 143504. The numbers will pull you through, and you're going to be live here this evening on the program. I beg to differ. 0776 105 105 881 143504. Let's hear from you this wonderful evening hour here on top 105.3. What are issues of concern that you want to talk about here? You put in your question, and let's hear from you as we await our panelists to join us here on the show. So while we are waiting the call, let's take our things some and keep it rolling.
Leader shout, Sheku Koroma, Rama ready, in a play, Alex D, where I take, he back to differ, I beg to differ my people, oh. If you're not correct, we go talk and so. From 9 o'clock to 12 midnight, we sitting here, we ready to fight. No palaver, no fear inside. To talk, me not go high. Call Mr. Josh Nubo, bring that stand. The veterans meeting, no nonsense. They must right, talk and clear breath. On the WC, make the thing fair. Yes, me, strong woman, yeah. You wrong, she go say, ah. See how decide for me country with the life. In my people, you're ready. Grand bass and steady, steady. From push to down, from hard. Get to yard. If the matter strong, hit it hard.
That is not straight. We're going to talk it right here on this FM dial top 105.3, right? And that is not straight. We're going to talk here 05105 881 143504. The numbers will pull you through here this evening. Going to be live here 0776 105 105 881 143504. And let's hear from you. Let me say good evening to you, Prince Q. Prince To, right? I don't know why I say you see the key, but Prince To also following the show this evening for a comfort zone. We let us say welcome to the platform, Prince, and keep following the show. Let me see. Let's see what we can do here while we are waiting the panelists to join us. Let's keep doing one or two here this evening. Just keep a calls coming in here this evening and don't you go away. Let's keep doing this together. Those of you that in Kunabo, Grio Twabo, Putu, Barzon, let's say good evening and welcome here. This wonderful time. We'll go on and learn and get this person. Hello.
Hello, Alice.
Hello, man. How you doing?
Thank God.
Okay. Welcome to the show.
I want to say good evening to all the regular caller. Good evening to my own sister, Mountie. Oh, Alice, I want to just say something. The sweetening that had in the country here, at least the next and when people have. The men speak to us. You when you keep on, you say you're working with the lossy people family, and about he said, it's far from since they think happy, since the children they went and they never come back, we stay talking.
That man, I pay for to go to the people outside to go speak to them. And he's talking about he get their resources. He get the security their resources. He get the nursing children preparing resources. And you see that kind of thing. Some people will respect you. You a big man in a country. Everybody looking up to you. And you don't act on way, you just lying. Anything you say, no truth inside. Yeah. What kind of thing we eat now? We the criteria, what kind of thing we eat? One old man got missing in a town here. They used to call him Hoto. That day when he lost. Praise the key or and he formed the group together. He said, I gave you 3 days. If you don't find a man, you see what will happen. Only 2 days the people went around. The 3rd day, even though he was not alive, but people followed him and he carried him. But see, they come and do it. Schedule that done. When people tie with somebody, they will say, go grind, go schedule. We here, we deserve good. We deserve good, oh. We want to live good life, we want to do good things. So anybody here, the president, even said the president here, all the people that in our country, 3 persons in the country, what the president saying, nothing good they do, nothing, just to spoil the town. In the town, we can't see that he said. Thank you, Alex.
All right, Alex. Alex, can you hear me? Alex, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mr. Right, getting you.
Alrighty. That's great. That's great. All right, gentlemen. The time is 6:05. And today is July 22nd. It's Wednesday. And I've been busting my butt with work. It's not easy. Yeah. You got to be man picking to make a living. Yeah. Honorable George H. Nubo. Are you with us, sir?
Yeah, what's up with you?
It ain't nothing much. Just going lippy. Your daughter said. TMB going lippy. Well, he said, yeah. TMB going lippy. But yeah, you've been absent for a while, Mr. Nubo. Talk to us. How was the family's trip? And how is the city of Brother to Love?
Oh, the family trip was good. It's just that it took longer than I thought.
Okay.
Yeah. It took longer than I thought. And I was sick throughout.
Oh, okay.
I just had to do it. That was orientation for my daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember that trip. I just took mine in Kentucky. Yes. Oh, wow. Well, how was it, man?
It was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, talk to her about the city of Brother to Love. You got good rain over there?
Philadelphia is good. At least there is no rain today. Yesterday there was rain. Mhm. Yeah. So we're taking a cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, good to have you back, Mr. Nubo. Your presence is always appreciated.
Thank you.
And we're glad to have you back on set.
Thank you.
I think you saw the message in the chat room from Mr. Nippet. I
Yeah.
think you're going to run a little late to get on set. Um, but all being said, we're here to make sense of the news. Mr. Wulu, I know you've been engaging with the callers, but talk to us. What is happening in Zulu Whiskey? What's the weather condition there? Let us know. And let our viewers and listeners know.
All right, so thank you, Mr. Wright. Let me say thanks to all of you for coming here this evening on the show. So Zwedru is okay. We are doing pretty good as we are going towards the 26th celebration. Everything is on course. The weather's condition is okay. So the still issues stay the same, but we just she could just host Honorable Jeremiah Gao Sokan, and he expected to be in county. We're going to be spending the 26th year with his citizens. Also going to be updated then what's happening in the house. The two Masons brother issues, he want to sit down with the citizens so that they can find a way out, updating them. So we listen to other callers, questioning him. Even the Mason Bob Father call on the show, also asking Bedekatu something also with them that one day, the lawmakers come out to say yes and come in, and then they are going to give him the chance so they can come in. All they need is to find the two missing boys. So if he coming, they are waiting to meet with him, sit down and talk as family to see how best we can find those two missing brother. So far so good. This has been happening here in Zwedru for now.
Thank you, Mr. Wulu. Well, let me get my own update before I jump into the sickle interview that you referenced. Well, it's been a rainy day here so far. Been raining cats and dog. Last night it was a heavy thunderstorm. Scared the life out of my little daughter. And it's been raining today too. So I think it rained twice now. And it looks like it's going to rain again before the day is over. So it's been a very, very wet day here in the city of Fredericksburg, Virginia. But we are receiving everything, with grace. We thank God to be here and receiving it. The weather is not humid. It's not warm either. It's not cold either. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, except that, you can't get in the rain or do what you want to do if you are not driving. Other than that, it's just a magnificent, what we call the hump day here in the U.S. A hump day this Wednesday, it's the mid of the week. You get what a hump, so they call it the hump day. Yes. Once you get what a hump, you're good. Thursday, everybody's smiling because I got only one more day to go for the weekend. But yeah, but that's it on my end. So let's begin the conversation. I know we do have an agenda to go with today. It's a very packed agenda. But I watched part of the interview with my own brother, friend, Representative Jeremiah Sokan. And I want to pick up on the part that I'm listening to. So he spoke about the missing people. And Look, Jeremiah, you my brother. You know, but you probably know Archie by now. I call a spade a spade. That's just me. I think when you said that you left everything in the hands of the superintendent, I think that was. So I'm talking about a brother here. So let me find the right word. I think that was that didn't put you in a good light. Now here's why. You are not just a leader, an elected leader of the county, but this thing happened in your district, in Chinzoni. Now, forgive me here, and I'm not too the district of color. So if I'm wrong, you let me know. Okay, you call me that right away, and I'm willing to accept. You know. So without putting my own foot in my mouth, let me just say you are one of the elected officials in the county. All right, and the news is that this thing happened in your area. So let me go that way. It happened in your area. And you are not speaking in an active statement. You're speaking passively. You say, well, yeah, the superintendent, everybody report to the superintendent. So I left it with the superintendent. No. Representative Sokan, you can't say that. You can't say that. The people expect you to speak in an active voice. It is I, not the superintendent. I have called the superintendent, and I am telling you this, that we have got all the resources to bring these people home. I have spoken with the superintendent, and I've urged him to get the police or even to get the army people involved into this. That is the kind of active voice the people want to hear you speak in. Not, the superintendent, everybody reported the superintendent, so we left it with the superintendent. I'm coming back now, then I want to hear from the superintendent. Oh, no. We live in a digital age, a technological age. I'm right here in Fredericksburg, the great United States of America. And I'm talking to my dear brother right there in the studio in Zwedru, and he can see me live. So I don't need to be there with him. So the idea that you're in Morovia and you left it with him, that just defeats the purpose. You can't be saying that. No. You cannot be saying that, Honorable Rep. You cannot. What you should be seeing is 60 days now, and I think right now we don't have the resources to go out there and mount a full search. So I'm calling on the defense minister. I'm calling on the president's office. These two Liberians need to come home. That's what you should be doing. That's what you should be doing. Now, I'm saying this so that when you come to town, you can be able to speak in the kind of voice. And you will not be speaking in the passive tone that you spoke in when you spoke to Sekou earlier. Because it just don't reflect good on you. I always say you are the most progressive guy in that caucus. And if you can't move the caucus forward, and if you can't move, the caucus is not going to move. So you need to double up, my brother. You need to double up. Again, I said that with much love to you. You know that. All right? So that's my own thing on that. Mr. Nuba, you want to say something before we move on? Alex, that come to you. What do you want to say? We are doing a post-interview analysis of.
First, I want to ask
Uh-huh.
if the group that planned the demonstration, they are still going on, or have been out for a couple of days. I don't know if the demonstration is still going on, and I feel that is the right place, for him to tell the people, what he is to do when he stopped at the bridge. Yes, and as you were saying, he is in Monrovia. Should have contacted the appropriate authorities to launch investigation. I mean, I was in Banga when rogues broke into the home of the late Senator Elizabeth Collins, and the woman cried, saying, she had no husband, no child. The wine she had on her table, the rogues drank the wine. And President Talbot sent a task force. And when the task force got to Banga, most of the things that they took from one place were found. Even refrigerator were left in the middle of a soccer field. So the people are not pushing, our lawmakers are not pushing the right buttons. So people are not they are not serious. I'm sorry to say that, but they are not serious. Because got missing about 2 months ago, and yesterday, he said when he come, he will have a meeting. That a meeting will find them. So I don't get it though. I don't get it. They gotta get serious, especially so the district is district.
Yeah.
So that's my take on it.
Thank you, Mr. Numa. Let's go to Mr. Ulu. Mr. Ulu.
Yeah, so thank you, Mr. Wright. Let me just say this because I don't want to maybe leave from the microphone and then say it beyond people don't get it. Right. I think those guys around Soka need to do well. I listened to Soka, he spoke well. And then something caught my attention in his interview with Sheku. He said the two missing people are a concern. I believe in have people here on ground and they've been listening to radio over and over, listening to people cry, even other citizens coming in that would name those two missing brother. They could just tell him, say, Chief, if you come here appear tonight, the first priority should be the two brother issue. On our Sokan, brothers has last updating the people on what's happening or what coming happen, and then later on and say, the two missing brother, these are concerned. It's also concerning everybody going to see to it. I think if Sunday is concerned or is more concerned about it, it should be the first thing for you to talk about the show. Now, Honorable Sokan gave the county attorney 72 hours for update. He come in county after meeting with the family. There's no update from him, and tonight he appear here. Even to measure to say, Seku, the last time I was in county, or even before coming to county, I gave the county attorney 72 hours to give her update how far they are going with the investigation. But he told me, after the 72 hours, this is what he said to me. There was nothing that was mentioned tonight. The only thing is in Kame County, so everybody can sit and talk. When we talk with South people, we're talking about 2 months now. Today making it 2 months. Sunday people left. And we are now putting nobody feet in the fire to find these 2 missing brothers. The one they arrested is still there at the prison compound. No update. Iwara, they will bring us out. They don't ask them what's going on. It's just there. So we come and start new one again. I don't know how long it take up before we start looking for the people. So for me, Mr. Wright, that is why I just saw the interview. If you think that it's more concerning, it should be a first priority to speak on it, because citizens have been crying about it, to speak on that issue, and then come last with a legislature report that is bringing in county and telling people that even though this is a but are coming in the county and we all can sit, talk one-on-one as families, so that we can see how best we either get to the Nyamo Bill, meet the other family that are there, so that everybody can go in the bushes and start looking for the people. So there's no updates from the security angles, no update or no pressures coming from our lawmakers. So where are we? So that seems all right. We just pray that the good thing being done, that's all.
Yes. And did he say in that interview that he has spoken to the protesters and that they're supposed to meet when he comes to town? Did he say that in that interview? You're muted.
Yeah, it's okay now, okay. Yep, so he said, protesting is not going to be the way forward. But the best thing is so that everybody can sit and find a solution. And then something call on the show and say, once the lawmaker is coming in, they are going to give him the responsibility. But the only thing when they discuss with him, they name those 2 missing brothers. So they are waiting for him in county. But I don't know whether it still stop, their protest issue.
Okay.
So maybe based on their discussion with him, if it's fruitful, they may stop the protest issue. If it don't please them, then maybe they will go ahead with the protest issue. So for now, that is the case, and we hope to maybe after the meeting to meet with him and with the cartoon to get their own side, while we also listen to the representative side.
All righty. Thank you for the update, Mr. Wulu. I think we're going to leave it there. We're going to touch back on it later in the show. But there's one other thing I wanted to look at here today, because I couldn't believe for the life of me when I heard this. Watching the video, okay? It's this little girl called Anita Jala. Now, Anita Jala is supposed to be the daughter of this now imprisoned and released. Let's just say it that way. Prison and released former executive mansion protocol officer, Madam Finda Bondo, a person whom you know very much, Georgie. So I'm going to play the video. I got 2 videos to play. We're going to play the one where she spoke on today, and then we're going to go back to the video that she forgot to mention while she was speaking. Liberia is a very interesting country. Very interesting. So let's roll this video, because this girl, I could not believe what she was saying today. It shocked me. Either this is out of complete, arrogance, something. But we're gonna play it. I'm listening to it. And maybe there's on a coffee in Abono or her theater that she putting out the feed. Because if you're not born, you can't fool nobody here, man. Yeah. Okay. So here is Anita Jala. And we're going to play Anita Jala audio.
There are 24 hours in a day. My parents have the same 24 hours that your parents have. Everybody parents chose their profession. Mine chose politics. So how is it that I really don't understand what crime we committed? And I never thought it was really that deep or serious because obviously where I'm from, Liberia, is basically a third world country. So the country itself is poor and it's not fair. But we the privileged few, or we that our parents are like giving us the good life.
Oh, God.
There are 24 hours
Okay.
in a day.
I think that's enough. Because the more I play this, the phone gets out of it and I get angry and angry.
She said my parents, and she's showing 2 pictures of Fina Bono. Who is the father? Which picture is the father? Which picture is the mom?
Well, apparently Mr. Jala turned to Fina Bono.
Say my parents.
Yes. But damn, that's your money working. It's our money that is working right there. You know?
Yeah.
That's our money. That's the dividend we get. Okay? So I'll play the other video of this little. I'm trying to be respectful, you know. I don't know her like that, but like I said, the more I watch the video, the more it makes me pretty, you know, unsettled. Because I can't believe it. I can't believe this. You know. Yes, I can. Liberia is a third world country. So let's see the third world life you're living now, Anita. Let's see it. It's a third world country. That's what you just said. I didn't say it. You said it. So let's see. Let's see you living the third world. Okay, I think it's been shared. Okay, taking a one time to come up. All right, my people. That's Anita right there. This is Anita. Let me pull this up a little better. You see, I want to. I wanted to stop sorry. I wanted to show the caviar, Mr. Nuba. You know what a caviar is? Not anybody eat a caviar. I think it's one of the most expensive belly of the fish on earth. Only billionaire eat that kind of food. And they got it all picked. But she from a third world country. They're poor. Look at that. I know I black in French.
She has no job. Using our money.
I'd rather go to hell with you. It's not something for you. Too many hates I'm seeing lately. Got me losing my energy. Some say you're not the one for me. Me don't mind, don't care what them think. Support.
I mean, this is. I mean, can you believe this? Can y'all believe this? And then Fina Bono come up and put in the theater and crying. You know, like, are you kidding me? I mean, I don't want to show that video. Get what? Doing out US dollars. Riding first class. I mean, see, that costs at $3,000-$5,000 to get riding on the plane. I'm looking at the kind of food you're eating. You know, fine wine. This is what the women call fondant. I've been in the country. I never did a fondant. I did my own thing, but I never did fondant. That's a sparkling wine to get us drinking. But then she gets the mind to tell us she don't know why the people bully her. You know, the parent provide for her. Man, your mother had lapa bido. That's what she was working. Lapa bido. If you don't understand, let's not explain to you. Your mom rest up and know how lapa, know how do. Now lapa out the door. So it's called lapa bido. In Montreal, I told us I love that name. It's a beautiful name. Lapa bido. It's beautiful.
That was in Fishtown River G.
There you go.
In Fishtown River
I
G.
love that name. Lapa bido. The first time I heard, I fell in love with it.
I love that name. Lapa bido. The first time I heard, I fell in love with it.
Asking me, please. Asking me, please. I mean, the name is so creative. But I'm saying that because Anita needs to understand that her life is not earned. I mean, you see on video that said the life I deserved. No, man. Anita, your mind is not educated. Okay? Your mom is not a professional. Your mom is hardworking. I'm not going to doubt that. She is hardworking. She had a business, La Papido. It was a restaurant. We know that. I'm not going to doubt that. But for you to be living a kind of lifestyle, when your mom became a protocol officer at Executive Mansion, and then you said the life you deserve? Really? No, ma'am. I beg to differ on that. All right. Our company is that I'm going to go to you, Mr. Nubo. You got something to share on the video?
Well, on the video, yes. I mean, it is outrageous for a daughter of Finabondo. At least if she was part of the intelligentsia or technocrats, and from her own earnings, she was doing that. No, I won't say anything, but she was doing that. No, from her parents. She didn't say she worked 24/7. She said her parents worked 24/7. And I know she go to places riding or flying or first class. And but the irony in the whole thing is that I saw, when Finabondo was released from jail, I saw women there dancing. I think that the women who said they were going to sleep at the jail. I saw them dancing.
Yep.
I was asking, are these hired dancers?
I know, right?
I can't believe it. Why we are so ignorant? We Liberians. Some of us. Why?
Many of us.
When a woman was enjoying, what kind of benefit it got? And now because she is in jail and somebody dangle some liberty in their faces, they came out to sing, play the salsa, play the drum. If we continue that way, we'll stay long inside. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Mr. Nubo. Let's go to you, Mr. Wulu, before we go to Mr. Zaza.
Well, thank you, Mr. Right. For me, I have nothing much to say on the video. We already seen the girl. You know, if your mother is making the money, you live the life you want to live. So maybe she enjoying herself. This is what she is saying. This is life I deserve, and going to other places, enjoying it, like bring people money. But it's about time now that maybe they face the justice. So that is why she explaining why people have nobody is going after her. But a video she was doing yesterday make people to go after her. Where your mother was taking the money from, you don't know. Like you said, people know her. She used to say at the Lapa Bido before even a restaurant. So you want to tell me, is that money that sent you abroad today or that places you are going? No. Mr. Nomo, you just say in your statement that you don't know why people dancing without some people benefit. You know too why the church you attend because all of them they are prayer warrior. How much you used to give to the people? So these are things too like carry them on the road to be there. Prayer woman behind them. This are church before even your church people visit you, then you must be somebody strong in the church. They don't just welcome to visit you. You're sorry, my people. You're sorry, my people, but that's a fact. So before the church even count on you 1, 2, yeah, Mr. Nomo. Why people when I see Mr. Nomo 2, 3 days before the people have that concern, then Mr. Nomo one of the strong men in the church. That man at Ellis Nana. So let's just leave it.
And they will come to my house to find out why I have to go down.
Of course, they're going to do that. They will check on you. You will see a lot of missed call, you know.
Oh my God. All right, Alex, thank you so much. Now, welcome Mrs. Zaza to the stage on set. Mrs. Zaza, how you doing today, sir? Welcome on set.
Yeah, I want to show my Christmas face a little bit.
I know that.
For the first time. Or maybe
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. My basement really is an issue. And my backyard is noisy, so I don't really never count the show. You hear all the noise around me. I'm standing right outside.
We can deal with that,
And,
man. We can.
and when I go inside again, you definitely take me off the show. So I'm sorry, guys. You see, every time I listen to you, at times my heart burns. I want to come on, but sometimes the condition. So I'm sorry. Concerning what we're speaking on the issue of the former protocol's daughter. I did not actually listen to the entire thing to the end, but politics is not. Politicians are not most politicians are not professionals, especially Africa. Most politicians are not professionals. In Africa, if you can lie, you can be a president, you can be a senator, you can be a representative, you can be a vice president. You don't know how to lie. It's not your profession that makes you or leader in Africa. That's the reality. Well, you don't have to believe it, but facts are proving that. Look at Liberia. Go bring. Why is it we don't have John Bolu in Liberia? Is he not professional? But they don't need him. He's not a politician. He's a professional. They don't want professionals. They want politicians. Or else John Bolu should be one of the persons we'll be talking about today. The man is building other countries, doing well there. But for John Bolu on the ticket today and for Emmanuel Zala, the poor people are going, I wouldn't know from Grand there, and now John Bolu, they don't know him. So politics, when the person, we can't say because it's not a professional, no, that part, that's really out. Once you can talk, you can do anything like bro. That's the first part. The second part, when she said with a privileged few, that's right, she was privileged. It's not her right. Liberia put her parent there through privilege. One thing I want people to understand, it is your right to seek electoral position. But when you get up electoral position, it's no longer a right, it's a privilege. So she said, we are with a privileged few. That English was right because she enjoying other people's money. And through a privilege, it's not a right. The mother was working for Liberia. Whatever way she was getting her money, it will be proven if she goes to court. But she was working. She was making money. Mr. Right, go to wherever money come from, where in Great Children, Canada, donor. All they know that part working. What do you go there and still put money abroad out of their business? What do that part working? Until it is proven that Mr. Right is taking the money illegally, the children will say, how part working? Right now, if you look at any of Mr. Right daughters or sons and say, oh, your partner wrote, they will cost you until you bring a proof that hey, indeed you get it. Yeah. So children speak on the surface. until it is proven that she will keep quiet. So for me, I'm not going to bash at her for what she's doing because she don't know what is on the surface. Let her tell her to quote. And if there's people that you think she stole, then I'm sure that daughter going to keep quiet. But right now, she still has the mouth to talk because she's still a privileged few. Even when her mother is found guilty and sent to jail, it's not still going to take her out of America. So he said that she's going to let America say go out. But Labrador can take her out of America. Because if her mother starts supporting her, America will support her. They got free school here, they got free food here, they got food banks you can go to. Mr. Right when you say, with my wife here, I'm going to be free food. They were getting free food. Even our former staff, the late Whitney Houston, with all the international connections she had, all the money she made, she ended up going to a food bank. So anybody can go to food bank in America, in Labrador, in America. So that one until reach to that point. I'm not supporting her statement, but her statement is a fact that for me, I'm going to take it at the surface. So I'm sorry if I if I say it wrong, but that's how I see it. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Zaza.
I'll be on mute until eyes, please, because I think my background is not here.
Okay, sir, appreciate it. Yes. But yeah, I mean, you talk about everything, you left out the other one. You know, the one where she say, okay, we are a third world country. The country is poor.
No, okay, Mr. Rice. Like I said, I didn't listen to it.
Video because that's a contrast.
Okay, I didn't listen to the video, so I didn't talk about it.
The country is poor, but then we look at your fine dining, and you have caviar. Who eats caviar? Who eats caviar, my people? It's not for the ordinary person. It's not. That's why it don't come in any package. I think come in a very delicate package. And
can I come here a little bit, Mr. Right? Before I go on you again, I beg you, please. Because I didn't hear, like I said, I didn't play the video. Yeah, I didn't listen to the video. You sent it to me. I just watched the first part. I know what you sent it to me, but I saw it. So I watched you just say, with the privilege you, like, bro, it's still, yeah. But I didn't read the entire thing. But I particularly put it about Mr. Right. It's still the same thing. Yesterday, Mo Ali. I'll call their names. Yesterday, Patrick Honda. Yesterday, even George Lobo. Yesterday, even the very President Boakai today. Tell me, the man said you are living alone, even though you stay in the government for over 40 years. Guess what? That today, that man running $1 million car. Today, that man house is being upgraded. Today, you go around Mr. Boakai house to make call, they put, yeah, what you saying? They put into the place now, the privileged few. So when you are at that level, Mr. Right, the privileged people in America, the lawmakers, they don't make money like other people, but guess what? The privilege, the humility, all the benefit they got, it comes to her. So her mother is in the executive mansion, the last office in our country. So she benefited from it, she enjoyed it. You know, I agree to everything you say, Mr. Well, like I said, she's speaking from the surface because she doesn't know how it happened. Whether her mother getting the money rightly, or she's stealing the money, whether she's doing it right or doing it wrong, until it is proven that woman's mouth is open. That one can be terrible. People say, Joseph Bagana corrupt. I say, yeah, he's not corrupt because you're not going through any audit. Same President Baga being in the government. Nobody can show me any audit that President Baga went through and you are not found guilty or you are not found blemish. So until you are going through this kind of test, which is the audit, and it is proving who you are, everybody is saying they're clean for now. So Tinavono is clean until it is found she's found guilty. Even the daughter who talking, the daughter right now she's still a clean person until her mother can be found guilty. So I can just keep quiet. That's how I just see, like I said, I was speaking from the surface. And that's my opinion. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I agree. You know, but you can't say from a poor country and then you're eating caviar. You can't say from a poor country, a third world country, and then you're fine dining. There's no way. It doesn't add up. And then when we look behind you, the parent who you said gave you the life, the parent don't have the ability to earn the kind of money that you're earning. I'm sorry. You know. Both may have worked in the executive mansion, but she doesn't have the capacity to be able to support the kind of lifestyle Anita lived. No, that's it. She doesn't. That's just the plain God's truth. No way. There's no way. You know, nobody can convince me I want. So I was like, you can talk and calm down. I'm sorry. I just can't accept that. Okay. But we're gonna leave that. I think we all have spoken on this. Let me play the video, Mr. Nubo, that you referenced, because I think this goes to the Liberian people mindset, the psyche of our people. It's just, oh my God, Liberian people. Whoa, Liberian people. You know, I mean, this is unbelievable. You know, but again, everything is politics in Liberia. Everything is politics. You know, I mean, people walking in dirty water to celebrate for Nabona leaving the prison. And why she went to prison, I don't understand it, but we'll talk about it. You know,
supporters are celebrating. Supporters are cheering as we are expecting Honorable Fina to be out from the River Central Prison. Stay with us as information has been reached that Honorable Fina rescue mother will be out, and her supporters are all celebrating. TV, you still first. Here, your center person. Don't forget to tell who you're watching from in the comments section. Please share this live. Honorable Fina Bono is about to be released from the central prison. People, you see, as it is then released.
All right, we're going to stop you there. We're going to stop you there, gentlemen, and then talk about this. Mr. Nubo, you brought this up, so let me allow you to give us an overview of what we just saw. I mean, I can talk about this from the Liberian, from the psyche, the psychological point of view of the Liberian people. I can also talk about this as the from an economic point of view. This seemed to me a people who need God's help. That's how it appears to me. We need God's intervention. Yes. But go ahead, Mr. Nubo.
Okay. I beg to differ
Okay.
for God intervention. Uh, you sound like one of some of Liberian finance ministers who pray for God intervention in the economy of the country. So I beg to differ. But I pointed that out to show how Liberians of nowadays are. That how most Liberians, and that how some of these people win elections. I mean, what you put in a offering or plate, and some of them hold a U.S. up, for them to see it before they drop it, so they would know who put it there.
I
That
know.
what that what that what it go by. That what it go by. And the people that lifting the offering, or they look at you,
Mhm.
and they come back after service and start thanking you. And if you are a stranger, they will ask you your name or this and that, and phone number. I know that. So that's why I brought it up. But something else happened today. Um I'm not today or yesterday, the Samuel Tour case. Samuel Tour lawyer Arthur Johnson said that there is nowhere in the history of America where they disbanded the jury, and then after alleged jury tampering, they went and said they should revisit the case. That's what Actor
Okay,
John.
Mr. Nubo. Mr. Nubo.
Yes.
Let me hold you right there. I'm going to come back to you for you to talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I want us to close on the Finabono thing, and then we'll go.
Okay.
Because we already had that was already in our how to call it, our purview.
Yeah.
On the agenda today, the drug case and all that other good stuff. So let's close on Finabono, and then we're going to go right to this.
Now I heard say on Finabono. Finabono was in River G, Fishtown, where, as you said, she had a Lapa Bido. When I was at GAC, our team stopped there on several occasions. And ate from the Lapa Bido, going to Maryland and coming from Maryland. Most of the time, going to Maryland. But the Lapa Bido is replaced with, I think, 3 or 4-story building in Fishtown, Virginia. Even though look from the look of it, it's not engineering sound, but that's what she did. A high-rise building replacing the Lapa Bido. So that is not the only property I learned that she has in Monrovia. So it's some highway robbery. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I want to come to you, Mr. Napier, but let's finish up on this one first. No. I think, and it will be, perhaps it will be, too far fetched. Maybe I'll be stretching it too much. Let me say that. If I say this cry is it's a higher cry. But that too is possible. It's very possible. Okay? This is possible that this can be a higher cry. Let's not forget, July 26th is only 3 days away. Okay? So only a few days away. People are looking for the latest handout. And that is Monrovia. You know, that is Monrovia. And Finabono and our entire crew, they still sit on millions. These people are still very rich people. Very, very rich. From the Liberian people. So they would not hesitate to give out a little money to show the kind of support that you see today. But then too, you know, maybe it's genuine. Maybe Fina was very nice when she was in the mansion. Maybe Fina was giving the money out. So people came back and showed love to her. But this shows the psyche of the Liberian people. You know, somebody said to me once, Archie, you can talk about the Liberian people, but they are themselves their own problem. You will be advocating, burning your brain and your throat for the Liberian man. The same thing you're talking against, the Liberian man will turn around and go support it. Yes. The same thing you're talking against, the Liberian people will turn around and they will go and support it to your disappointment. So they say, be careful how you go out there defending the Liberian man, because you might just be disappointed doing so. Might be disappointed doing so. Anybody from us watching the kind of video would never think that Finabono, you know, has corrupted the country. That she was part of a regime, or daughter lived the kind of lifestyle that she would have never lived. Let's say that. Nobody will believe that. I mean, she's thinking, yeah, but Fina, you know, yeah, she got all the support of the Liberian people. Why are you talking bad about her? Look how they're gonna support a woman get. But yes, that is the kind of picture this video presents. That is the kind of picture the video presents. And it's disappointing, I must add. It's very disappointing. Now go to you, Mr. Wulu. Mr. Wulu, you gotta say what the video will go to Mr. Nippet.
Yes, you guys can go ahead and we'll come back. The second phase, I'm going to say something about the video. Nothing much for now to say on the video.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, so
yeah,
let have Mr. Nippet introduce himself, and then we're going to go to the line, and we'll come back. We'll come back to Mr. Nippet. Mr. Nippet, welcome to the set. Just introduce yourself, sir. We'll go to the line, and we'll come back and we'll come back to you.
What a pleasure, TGRW. Thank God it's Wednesday, and we are back on the set for the Liberian people. And I'm never discouraged about speaking for in the interest of the Liberian people. Howbeit that they will always try to disappoint us. But when issues are what they are, you cannot close your mouth from saying what the facts are or what you know about what has happened. But it's a good day and midweek, and it's a pleasure. And I want to welcome all of our people in the radio and television landscape, to Josh Nubo, to Alex Wulu, to you, our fantastic host. I'm not saying our golden lady, the lady with the golden voice, Claudie, for a few days. It might be of interest for us to check on her. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nippet. Mr. Wooler, to go to you for calls from the line, sir. Thank you.
No factory, we on the air. Leader shout. Sheku Koroma. Rama ready. He not play. He back to differ. I beg to differ, my people. Oh.
Well, so folks, and of course, that's it here this evening on Top 105.3. And let me say good evening and good evening to everyone of you. For those of you just joining us, this is the radio service of Teach Our People Communications Incorporated, Top 105.3, coming to you live, direct from Zwejo City, Grangela County, Republic of Liberia. So whatever you're doing this wonderful time, however, the case is going to be like I like to say, keep blue to your radio and don't to go that way. At this point, we will go to the lines and pick us call here this evening. Yes. So numbers support you through at the studio line for tonight are 0776 105 105 881 143504. 0776 105 105 881 143504. We go on the line and pick up Mr. Segonda here. Let me hold the message there, please. Yeah, Mr. Segonda, welcome to the platform, Chief.
Okay, my take on this whole 26th celebration. For me, speaking as an individual, I don't believe that we should celebrate any 26th in this country. Will it put God missing? What are we celebrating? Are we happy? Or we should say we are celebrating? I thought should be saying that all activities cease until we can get our two missing brothers. Instead, we're talking about celebrating. What are we celebrating? For me, I don't see that there should be any celebration here while the people are still alive. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being part of the show. 0776 105 105 881 143504. 0776 105 105 881 143504. Let's hear you this evening. You listen to the panel discussing why we're in issues here. It's about time that we hear from you. 776 105 105 881 143504. You're going to be live here on the platform. We go on and learn the picker, Ma Anna. Good evening.
Yeah. Hello, Eddie.
Hello, Ma Anna. Welcome back.
Oh, this evening I want to join with the Save Wonder. You know, the way the people have money, if I think about it, because I have my children here. Even when my child goes somewhere, when they go outside there, when somebody beat them, my heart can hurt. They can see grow make them move near you, so they make it too much time. That is that from here. So why Jeremiah was waiting for, what he was waiting for, that he counted the, you know, I try hard to really send my question to him, but now when I permit me, so I not go through. Why team business they can't in the county here? 4 of them. And they can't don't crack their teeth or anything. They just can't they show themselves, then they go back. And they were going back, but nobody see them say, nah, where they left from here, they went. So right now he's coming now. Who is celebrate now? Who is celebrate, Eddie? The people that voted for you, that didn't want laws, we're talking about them. They say celebration. Real frustrating. Because when you put people together when they dancing, that thing now, how the other family feeling now? How they feeling? Really, John, he not be man for he not representative for Chile. He not representative for Dredu. That I wanted to tell him, but now That made me the time he was on the line, I was trying my best to call. But when I called, then the people, I mean, then they will say they play the pure and no name.
Yeah, maybe they were calling Lone Star and then you were using Orange.
So Eddie Moncho look at it now. He can now. He say he coming tomorrow. So 2 months, Eddie, the people got missing 2 months now we in now. So what place you will go look for these people? The time something can happen, at the time you can be rushing to be able to put yourself together, you start checking for it. For 2 months gone, at the time he coming with idea, he will care, he will do the day, he will go so. My heart was burning the thing and he was screaming. But only never when he said no, then that no. So I really don't know where he's coming from. As for me, I will not be part of it because I don't know where he's coming from. You count the people that voted for you. That they didn't want them talking. Then you there, you talking different things. And I resemble it. So, any.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Folks, keep your calls coming in here this evening. 0776. We go on the line and pick out this person. Good evening. You need to be hello, Chief. Hello, you are live. You're near. Where do you join us from? Mr. Wilson, how to be audible. The panelists are not getting you. Even me, I'm not getting you clear.
Jimmy Wilson, calling from Georgetown.
James Wilson. Yeah, welcome to the platform, Chief.
Alex, when I hear what Mr. Wilson saying at all.
Mr. Wilson, how to be audible. Mr. Wright, and the others are not getting you clear.
Okay. Am I clear now?
Mr. Wright, is okay now?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, go ahead, Chief.
Okay. So I said, what it was really, I just said the line just there, and it came into my mind. So, like some always will say, or the senior also like you, now we come back and try to come to our own land, each country. For my 2 children, they go to for this. And the people now that can't like to the board, they come and you take it with how to do it, with how to hurry up. Okay. Myself, I'm actually disappointed now just here. I'm very disappointed. Because they don't follow up, they don't inform us with this listening about what is unfolding. They said they are taking the direction. What is the way forward? Okay? Nothing, we are just left it out. That's what actually came in my heart. Another thing is, people are saying in Abono or she is not educated, she was saying about people. So today, if my life changes, my children not live for that life. Or you're gonna ask me about my salary. If she works in the president office, you know the benefit of go to that office. You know what go to that office, you know the president and they a signature. She directly with the president. So the issue is let the government do everything to be that woman and ask her to tell her how she help. I think that's the way forward. Already accused her that she is corrupt. So whether she go to post whether she tell her tired. Okay. Okay. First of all, a word of honor. I think the happiness country we should be or moderate and also other people are right. That's why I'm a role, but that is not take the course. That's all I want to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being part of the show tonight. 0776105105 881-143504. Let's go on and pick up this person. Good evening. Good evening. Can you just pull our monitor off, please? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, so off your radio that saw you first. When you finish calling, you put it back on.
Yeah, but I'm far off on the radio.
All right, go ahead.
I want to ask a question concerning Finabono business.
Go
My
ahead.
question, because I heard people jubilating, celebrating. So the
There's no names,
allocation
though.
that went on against Finabono
What is
is
her
not
name? What is her
true
name?
or what?
Says Kuma Kotio.
I said, Kumakotu.
Yeah.
She called yesterday.
Go
I
ahead.
said the education that went against Finabono as the people celebrating, jubilating, how they taking her from the prison, which means that she is not guilty or it's not the allegation is not go against or what. People are not really understanding the claim they were.
Okay, thank you. Just keep following the show. I will finish with the call outs that they're going to make you to understand. Yeah. So continue following the show. We'll let you know why people are celebrating. 0776105105 881143504. Let's hear from you. 0776105105 881143504. The number support you through go on a line and pick up this person. Hello. Hello. Good evening, dear Near. Where do you join us from?
Yes, Maladi Bafe, I'm joining you from San Luis.
Emmanuel, welcome to the platform.
Okay, thank you very much for the show. You know what happened here? Continue our two brothers are communicating. At least is why we let the people at least when something happens so they can talk for us. Our people then we expecting what happened at least to put people together and for us to go in the pre and to empower us for us to go in the pre, but they're not doing it. And they want to celebrate or to that 20 say it will not be fun. You know, the people that lost, you know, we crying, then they want to celebrate to that 20 say. So some of us will not be part of that celebration. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Imesh, for being part of the show. Keep your calls coming here on 0776 105 105 881 143504. 0776 105 105 881 143504. The number support you through here this evening, and let's hear from you. 776 105 105 881 143504. We'll pick up two more calls and then we go back to the panelists because yes, we need to go back. We don't have much more minutes here on the show, so we'll pick up two more callers and then we go back. If not, we give it back to the panelists. 776 105 105 881 143504. 0776 105 105 881 143504. The number support you through and you're going to be live here this wonderful evening out. While we are waiting, let's take our team some bring in with the Katu quick. Hello.
So good evening, sir.
Good evening, Bedekatu. Welcome to the platform.
Yeah, thank you. Sir, good evening to our professors and good evening to grandchildren. Thank you for having us. So, this is a time now that grandchildren in my mind supposed to really stand up and unite themselves and speak with one voice. The reason I'm saying it is because we get to observe that 99% of our leaders are not in our interest. They only pretend. Why do I say so? Since the incident about the two missing guys, you heard the questions that posed to Honorable Soka, and his response was like providing some defense on behalf of his colleagues. That is Honorable Penn. Since this incident, we have not heard any press release or releases from the office of Senator Penn. Somebody will say he was not in country, granted, but now that he's here. But instead, the guy is dishing out money from town to town, $3,000 to each person for the July 26th celebration. Why have become your leadership role play? You that claim to be the political godfather of our county. Then in your county, 2 citizens come missing today, make them 60 days. You got Stafford in county. You the political godfather, I expect you to have more local leadership structure in county than any other leader. We yet to hear anything from him. When I asked one of the slogan today, he said, yes, they are working together. Yes, the pen was in and know all the stuff and things. So, Nigerians, we need to work together. We need to stand for ourselves. We need to unite ourselves and stop or put hot to some of the things that is taking place in our country. That when you go outside of Nigeria, people hear you or they see you, you will be free to be welcome in the midst of other people.
That is
Let it not be call a friend to come visit you in Nigeria, then they start to drag you to Nigeria County. It's an area where people quit to go missing and they cannot be found. Tomorrow, some is coming to have a meeting with us. After the meeting, we will go on the air. Whatever will be discussed, we will announce it. If there's any other plan of action, it will be announced to the public.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for being part of the platform. All right, so that's it. Mr. Many things, all of you are putting your calls through. We will hold it there with the call section. Go back to the panelists here on the show.
Thank you, Mr. Wulu. Thank you very much. And we want to say thanks to all of our callers for, always making it your duty to be part of our live stream. Every time we show up, you are with us, and we appreciate that. We do. From the bottom of our heart. Let me start the color response. Let me start with it first. Now I'm going to go. So because we got, 5 of us on the platform, so we're going to go quickly. So we'll move on to another topic. I want to start with the Katu, go up and down. But the Katu is we're talking about Mr. Let's be frank about. He's talking about Honorable Zopeno. Zopeno is going around various districts and issuing, and meeting the people halfway. That's it. Giving in 26 celebration money. And I'm with him. I gotta say this. Because while he's doing that, he could have been making the case for these missing people. Or even if he was not doing that, his people that are out there doing out this money, they could have said something to my people. You gotta pray for our missing fellow residents so that we can find them because they are missing. So as you celebrate at 26, please keep them in mind. But when you watch the video, you don't hear nothing like that. And Zopin is ought to be an elected senator of Grangeda County. I'm with the retired captain on this one. I am. It is very, very disappointing. Now, this man is going around giving out money, but it's not talking about lives that are going missing. He wants to celebrate certain lives, but he does not want to care about certain lives. That's not what an elected officer is supposed to be doing. especially a senator of that. So I'm with you, Willie Katu. I'm very disappointed in that too. I am. And like you said, we'll look forward to Rep Sokan getting into the morning meeting with you guys. Can somebody please mute, please? I'm getting the feedback. Okay. Let me there too. All right. So we look forward to that meeting. Hopefully, it will give us an impetus into all of this. We'll get all the resources. We'll get the army and the police to go out there and change zoning and bring the people back so they can be able to celebrate the July 26th too. I want to go to Mr. Emmanuel Bapel. I want to call him the last name right. You said that you shared the sympathy with all the callers. Why are we celebrating? We elect people so that they can help us in our time of need. And I think Wilikato repeated that too. So you share the same, Wilikato share your sympathy. And I'm with you on that as well. This is what elected officials are supposed to be doing. You're not only just making laws and providing check and balance and oversight, but you're supposed to be able to protect the lives and property. And this is the time that we need the people to step up. And unfortunately, they're only leaving it on the shoulder of the superintendent, which is not right. The superintendent, the rest of the citizens, which is not right. Everybody's supposed to be all hands on deck. That's what it's supposed to be like. And then Sis Cotto said, why are people celebrating, Fina release? Is it that she is not guilty? Sis Cotto, this is what we're talking about earlier. We also don't understand this, I knew Fina Bonner from nowhere. When she came to Lamplight, I want to get to know her. But, like I said, Fina Bonner was not a wealthy person. Yeah, she was hardworking. She had Lapa Bidou, and she was selling her, she had a restaurant. Kudos to that. But I'm saying that the lifestyle that her daughter lived while she was in the executive mansion does not equate to her potential. And for that, it raises a lot of red flags. So, Sis Cotto, Cotio, I think Nikuma Cotio, no, she is not, free, but who knows? Maybe there are people that like her. She helped them, or they just like her, as a person. That's what they went out to celebrate her. Give me 1 second. Let me pull my other list here. Hopefully I get it. Yeah, so, and then we'll go to Mr. James Wilson. He said, what is the way forward? Why are we questioning Finabondo? That's what he's saying. Why are we questioning Finabondo? After all, he says she worked in the executive mansion. And he even asked a rhetorical question. If he were to work in the executive mansion today, shouldn't his daughter or children live a good life? That's a good question, Mr. Wilson. That is not the point we're saying. Yes, nobody is born to suffer. That's not the point. We're all born to live our full life, or we call the fullest of our life. To realize our dreams. That's what we're born for. You're born, you grow up, you realize what you want, what you dream of. That's what people are supposed to do. But when you do it in an unethical way, Mr. Wilson, then it gave us the right to question that. And that's what we are doing with Finabondo. That's what we're doing. If you're watching live, we played a video of Finabondo's daughter. Right? She was eating caviar. Mr. Wilson, not everybody eats caviar. Caviar is for the billionaires. Teaspoon, that thing, it doesn't cost more money. That's thousands of dollars. A teaspoon of caviar, Mr. Wilson. And that's what get her on her plate. And she was mooching on it, living the best of life. There's no way Finabondo can afford that kind of lifestyle with her salary. No way. There's no way. She could live in a White House. She could not even afford that. I live in America. All right. So that's the reason why we question that, Mr. Wilson. My auntie said she disappointed in the Representative Sokon. It have taken 2 months. And he just, and he has not doubled his effort. This thing happened in his area. And she doesn't understand what he's coming for. What are you coming for? And she's disappointed. Rightfully so. And like I said from the beginning of the show, things he said doing interview with Siku today, they sit right with me. He being an elected officer of the county, he should not be saying what he's saying. He should be all hands on in trying to find his people and not just leaving it with the Senate, with the superintendent. And so I'm with you, my auntie. I'm with you on that. Mr. Gonda said, I think he said the same thing. We should not be celebrating July 26th when we got the people to bring home. We should be focusing on bringing these people home. That's what Mr. Gonda said. And I'm with you guys on that. Absolutely with you guys on that. Oh, look forward to the rep entrance into the county tomorrow, and we'll pick it up from there and see where it goes. That is my end there with the color analysis. I want to go to you now, Mr. Nubo, for your color analysis, sir.
Well, the only caller I want to respond to is Mr. James Wilson. He told us he called from River G, where Finabono was before moving to Monrovia. And
is that why you're finding it difficult that we're talking about Fina like that?
and when Fina was in River G, could her daughter live that lifestyle? And does he know how much Finabono was making at the executive mansion? Could she afford that from honest earning? So that's why I always say, in Liberia, higher pens are not in short supply. So I stop there. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nubo. Will you come in, Mr. Nubo? Okay, all right. So let's go to you, Mr. Zaza, and then we'll end up with Mr. Nippet. All right, appreciate it. Mr. Nippet, I take you, sir. Your color analysis.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I want to applaud the callers and the expression of their various concerns. Captain Doe is on point when he speaks about the time for Grand Gideons to stand up and speak for themselves or speak for ourselves. And he questioned the conduct of the representatives and go to a percentage as high as 99% not working in their interest. And name a specific senator, Senator Penu. Instead of being concerned of the two brothers who are missing as the senator of Grand Gila County, he's dishing out $3,000 as he moves around. Even though he calls himself the political leader or godfather. So what is he doing? What is he doing? And his appeal goes to his fellow Grandians to stand up and go to other area and they accord you deference. But in our county, things are happening, strange things are happening. Emmanuel, the Baffer, is more concerned about the missing person, which ties into Captain Dole's concern. As a matter of fact, all of them seem to be saying the same thing. The major concern here is that would be a perfect summary, is that they are concerned about the missing person. Why this is happening, people's hearts are burning, in the words of Mahani. They do not see a nice thing for celebration to go on. But Mr. William comes in from a different angle and talks about Miss Nora Findabundu, whose father, peace be to his memory, I knew, and sometimes ago, I lived very close by Finda. There were four sisters, two of whom died consecutively, and Finda and Yawa or Tiwa, they are alive. I know the mother very well, and as I knew Elijah Tamabundu, the Kisi vernacular announcer or Kisi tribal news announcer, at the time he worked for ELBC up to and including his retirement. So we call each other crew boy. He calls me crew boy, and I call him Kisi boy. But that being said, knowing the family and this phenomenal rise of Miss Bono, whether she was placed in the mansion to acquire wealth, I don't know. Or does it support the fact that because she was placed in the mansion, she will be so wealthy? Maybe the second thing she's doing, because people mine gold, people mine diamond, and all those kind of things. But news are around that the funds she has, that's my daughter. I call her my daughter. She calls me dad. But the question is so profound as to how the allegation that she's so fantastically wealthy, how did she get to be wealthy? You can be a master sergeant and you become president. You can be someone who was doing structure or having hotels, and later on you come to the summit of the President of the United States of America. So fate has a way that it will drive us through a narrow gate to get to a wider place. But from the charges that were read on Spoon's TV, it appeared to be that something is sinister about her conduct, something not correct about her conduct, because it goes into the corridor of theft, stealing. So even if she is my daughter, as I call her, I cannot deny Finda on this set, because I know Nora Findabundu, and I tried to assist her when she was attending the College of West Africa from where she graduated. But it does not protect my speech in relation to what is being the charge she says. So if she's being released and jubilation is ongoing, I can understand why, because she comes from a party that the finance minister is now on the verge of his verdict being overturned, and for a second round of hearing, criminal court hearing to commence. So I will not countenance anything, whether you are my son, If you did the wrong thing, the law must take its course. Whether you're working in the kingdom of King Herod, or you are Nebuchadnezzar's daughter, you cannot astronomically get filthy rich in 6 years, and people cannot question you, and someone is saying, because you work in the mansion and you know what happened in that office. I was get on the point of Mr. Sheikh Honda, and they are all in one tune. Everything they say here is just two things. One is about Fina Bodo interest, and the second thing is about our brothers, our deceased two brothers. And on the heel of that, what should 26 be celebrated? That would be what my comments would be. My comments are, rather.
Thank you very much, Mr. J. Christopher Nippet. At this time, we want to go on now to talk about our founder and our last topic for the night. Let me put it up so we can look at it. This topic has to do with the seizure of the latest drug bust. Today, we got to know the full amount, the quantity, and the full amount, the street value of the drugs that was caught.
Let me give you some more information. Last night, I sent you a very important information that if you were to piece together based on historical facts, you come to realize when this drug episode started in Liberia, at the height where it is now, how it graduated to where it is now. I sent you that. I think I sent you 2 pieces of information. I thought you will raise that as well.
I'm checking on this now. If you did it in my inbox or you put it in one of the chat rooms.
I copied Mr. Nubo, but I thought we all would read it and get familiar with what is in the chat room before we come on set.
So you put it in the chat room, okay. Okay. All right. What I'm looking at this, what I'm looking for that information. You care to give us a background? What do you still remember? Or you want me to find it for you and then we'll read it? Let me see this. Because it was on the radio, I don't want to be too silent. Can you guys hear me? Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
It was pretty quiet there for a moment. Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, Mr. Nippet, go ahead, please. If you can remember what you sent me, just give us an overview of that. What I'm looking for the information so that we don't be too quiet on the radio. Mr. Nippet, if you're talking, you're muted.
The information I sent you about a certain consular relation office that is within the confines of the Liberian National Port Authority. And I thought we could just speak on that and to see before this consular affairs building was erected there. Did we have this kind of problem on our hands? Or after in 2021, when this area was commissioned and accreditation accepted, and then we started having, because I'm curious to find out why Liberia is a transiting point. And there are people, someone who was being paid on one of these talk shows, Liberian talk shows, by the former party, is calling Liberia a narco state. A narco state means a state that produces. It's something that produces. If you produce right, they say arrest it. But because something is in transit and it is called, then you refer to your own country. Of course, this individual is a natural Liberian, so I can understand why he trying to politicize this thing when it came from their side before coming to now. So I can understand, but you have to be careful when you are giving these kind of descriptive adjectives about the Republic of Liberia. You cannot do that if you are patriotic. You shouldn't do that if you are a nationalist. Because something, water goes through the pipe, then you say the pipe here, the pipe here, that where the criminal then, that's a criminal pipe. You name the pipe right away.
Mr. Nippy, may I just come in a little bit?
Come in.
I think I had to jump in here because I'm sensing something, and it's troubling. Troubling from either the Unity Party partisan or President Boyka sympathizers. And it's troubling. I got to say it.
What is it?
The idea that Liberians cannot describe for themselves what they are seeing vividly for them, transpiring. And quickly people say, why are you doing this? You are undermining your own country. People have been stripped of the nationalistic identity simply because they are calling spade a spade. No, I can't accept that.
No, I differ. I differ. That is a collective expression. I'm coming. Let me come to you. It's an only cause fallacy. No. I have to interject right there, please. I understand the trend of your talk.
No. Let me finish. You're coming, Mr. Nippy. Please, you're coming. It'll be very short.
All right.
Because when we were talking about $100 million drug bust and the cruise and all the other type of drugs, and the Nigerians were infiltrating the country and bringing in the drug leg, it was every day. Not one day did I hear any of my fellow Liberians say, oh no, you cannot describe Liberia as you're describing Liberia. It is your country. You gotta be nationalistic. I've never heard an argument. People were really describing Liberia.
I beg to differ. Nobody called Liberia after the $100 million drug bust. Nobody called Liberia a narco state.
Thank you.
Narco state a CDC sedition invention.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to say a narco state. There are so many other expressions you can use. A drug dent. You know,
you are looking for other adjectives that were not being used.
I am not.
No, specifically, what adjective they use during the weird time? What adjective UP use?
I'm telling you that.
I'm coming.
The country of the drug was a drug heavy.
Mr. Noble, Mr. Wright, it's my turn to come in. I had the floor, so
very patient.
Please respect that order. Now, hear me all and hear me all well. We learned something in school we call collective aspersion or an only cause fallacy. A story based on one thing, only one thing. And then there's everybody there, the crewman, one crew boss told and I said, don't worry, the crew people are also criminals. That's collective aspersion. We have to be careful when it comes to the Republic of Liberia.
But that is my point right there,
I
Mr.
come in.
You guys are not careful doing
No,
CDC
wait now. I send you this thing here. Apparently, you had an intentional overlook. I would describe it that way.
No. I've been looking for it. I can't find what you sent me.
It's right there. It's right there. So that we could begin this conversation. This thing started 2021. Coach, 100 million, 200 million in Kepamas on the Atlantic Ocean, very near to Kepamas, fishermen net catching. Nobody described the Republic of Liberia as a narco state because it was understandable that in transition of this thing on the high sea, and the people being afraid of some Coast Guard boat, they drop this thing in the water so their ship could not be anchored within the Republic of Liberia. Heavy fine imposed on them. But then we understood in the interim of that criminal thing that happened, somebody of a very high profile individual was in Upper Kipama and spent 2 weeks. Nobody called Liberia a narco state because it was improper at the time. And as it is still now improper to call Liberia a narco state. So the question comes to you and those who are referring to Liberia as a narco state, does Liberia manufacture drugs? If Liberia are coming,
I gotta speak I gotta speak for myself. You have a key.
Yeah, but I'm coming now. Give me a chance before you come to you.
You asking a rhetorical question. So wait, until you learn.
Let me learn. Okay, so if Liberia, as we know, does not manufacture anything similar to hallucinogenic drugs, we do not even have a pharmacy to manufacture aspirin. So you cannot equate Liberia to a narco state. You cannot. Anyone who does that is just coining a word on because of his political interest to cement the character or to destroy the character of the Republic of Liberia. Will it be if you said Liberia is used as a transit thing of contraband? That would be all right, but that does not make Liberia a narco state.
Okay.
When you say a police state, it means the leader of that country that has excess power.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Nepe. Thank you. I think let me come in.
Yeah, before you come in, don't thank me here. Let me learn.
You want to come in? No, but let me have a call about a participant.
Yeah, so that descriptive adjective there, I don't buy into it, and I think it is injurious to the character of all of us who are Liberians.
Okay. I have a different
because
view.
Your mother is a role. Yeah,
Mr. Nubo, you want to say something?
Yeah, I want to say something. Frequently we have drug bust in the U.S. Can you call U.S. a narco state? So no, it is for you and the seditions who want to call Liberia a narco state.
It is for me.
Can you people call U.S. a narco state? So you can answer my question. Thank you.
Okay. Let me state first of all for the record. Let me bring this down. Now I see, look, people. Let me say first of all. Let me just expose the ploy here. The ploy here is that Mr. Nubo and Mr. Nepe don't want us to talk about this $370 million drug bust, the largest in the history, perhaps in the whole region of West Africa. This is why BBC is reporting this. But they don't want us to talk about it. So you hear them attacking me and attacking other innocent seditions, and they're trying to muddy the water. But
no. You are getting it wrong. Nobody says that we don't want to talk about it. We are talking about the characterization of Liberia as a narco state.
The qualitative adjective
We
that
heard
you
about
using.
the $370 million seizure. We heard about it, and instead of talking about it, you started sliding to or gliding to narco state.
No.
That's the problem here. That is the problem.
That descriptive adjective that you use is what I'm going against.
No, I did not use it.
No,
Mr.
but
you said, Mr. Napier, that it was not nationalistic for your fellow citizens to question what they see and describe what they have seen in their own words.
No. I beg to differ. I did not say that. I said the qualitative adjective, the red house, the blue house.
You say it is not nationalistic.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that.
Saying that Liberia is a narco state, and I'm saying, hold on, Mr. Nippy, because back then when we had $100 million drug bust, people had so much to say.
Well, why didn't you include the $200 million I was landed in Harper?
That's what I'm saying. All of that.
Did anybody call Liberia a narco state? Can you call California a narco state? Because in California they call drugs there.
Mr. Nippy,
I believe you brought in a narco state.
No, I did not.
That's what I asked you. That's what I told you.
God.
I told you that.
I will find a recording tomorrow.
Come with a recording tomorrow. That
okay.
In 2022, I asked you if UP people call Liberia a narco state, and you said they use some other adjective, and you are looking for adjective. Maybe you can find your.
No, I was clear. I said you're called a drug heavy. You're called a drug dick.
Who called? Which partisan called UP?
All of you people, all of y'all against all of y'all. I didn't like the idea that I brought turn into a drug heavy. All of y'all. I mean, y'all use even qualified phrases. I'm trying to be civil.
If they use them, if they use any adjective, go ahead and use it.
No, I mean,
if you feel that calling Liberia a narco state on a station is civil and using drug healing and other adjective is not civil.
I am calling out the lopsided analysis that has been given. In honor CDC and George Weah, it was okay for us to talk about Liberia being a drug haven where children are dying on the streets, and we share the video around the world for everybody to see.
So, Mr. Nubo, I ask you the question. So, Mr. Nubo, I ask you the question. Will you call the United States of America a narco state?
No, that's not the point.
California a narco state?
But Mr. Nippy, that's not the point.
That's the point. You have to balance it. To be constructive, you have to balance the conversation.
No, because you're bringing America into
the right here in the U.S. Can you call the U.S. a narco state?
America has nothing to do with this.
Oh.
Nothing whatsoever to do with this. I don't know why you're bringing America in.
No. It has to do with drug discovery. It has to do with drug
We're talking about we're talking about the two administrations. Honor CDC and George Weah, y'all use all the colorful phrases, but on a boycott, y'all want to put on a nationalistic flair.
The colorful phrases you're talking about, you are not measuring them. You are not measuring them. So how will people confront your argument?
Okay, Mr. Nippy. I mean, Mr. Nubo.
Mr. Nippy. And it's not civil enough for you to mention other words here.
Mr. Nubo, let be frank now. You tell us. Are you saying to me and the rest of the listening audience here that under George Weah and CDC, that people were so nationalistic that when they were describing Kush and how the drug were overflowing, that it was so nice with George Weah and CDC, that oh yeah, Liberia is still a beautiful country. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's still nice. You know, is that what you're telling me and the rest of the listening audience, Mr. Nubo?
Call it a drug hit. Not only did they call it a drug hitting. No, narco state. They did not use those adjectives.
Well, he asked me the question, Mr. Nipe.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Nubo.
Archie is defeating his argument. The Kush. Let me compare the use of Kush. People that were knocking their heads on it against the lipo. Living human being. Laying down in the street. Let me compare it between Weah time and this time. He saw people, he have seen people on TV saying this is not good because they were selling Kush and how to sell Kush now. And then he want for the Kush days to come back to Liberia. The people that in rehab centers, he want for them to leave the centers and go back in the street and start taking Kush. I should be real, man.
My point is cogent to where you have an industry where people take it as a business and they manufacture those things there. Like you say, we have a diamond mining place in Lampo, Nimba County. What kind of mining? Diamond mining. That is a descriptive adjective. But we don't manufacture Kush or cocaine in Liberia. For somebody who is not educated and PhDs are on phone network and hearing that language, perhaps they didn't do English very well to understand the very context of the pastor's speech. When it comes to naming things, because that's what an adjective does. The black boat, the blue horse. My mother is a crippled woman. How were you continents on this set? And we're going internationally for us to say Liberia. We are stigmatized in our country. It's a narco state. So the question they will be asking us is, where in Liberia do they manufacture the cocaine? And the whole for the 3,000 square miles, there is absolutely no place that you can find where they are doing the manufacturing. Of course, if there was any place in our country where the manufacturing of cocaine was done, then and only then can we say, yeah, Liberia is a narco state. But when something is passing through my house and I catch it in my heart, then you say my heart is a narco horse? That's what it is. That's what it's amount to. So we have to be careful when we hear on the other side people using bad language against the Republic of Liberia, Africa's oldest independent country. Be that as it may, that we are not flourishing and prospering like Nigeria, Senegal, Mali. Okay, that's what it is. Some people can be born and they're old and they don't get rich. But let us not ascribe to our country that our country is a narco state. Let us not do that, especially on this end, when we are to teach the people. Let the people that we are teaching, let them understand what makes the Republic of Liberia a non-narco state. Liberia is not a narco state. Then I will ask, in the 15 counties, which of the counties is the production site of cocaine, heroin, morphine, any hallucinogenic drug? There is none. So my point is so substantial that Liberia is not. But people are trying to vilify Liberia on the Spoon Network and calling Liberia a narco state. Should we do the same? We cannot aid and abet other people in the commission of describing Liberia in an awkward way. This is what I differ with you.
Okay.
We cannot, we should not, we must not. We
Okay.
cannot, we should not, we must not. Let us use all of phrases that the people are trying to endanger our people. They are trying to use Liberia as an exiting point. They are trying to use Liberia as a way of getting their drugs clean by building casinos. I'll be fully in agreement with you. But for 300,000, when in Australia, from one country within the ECOWAS state, 200,000 cocaine was caught from that state, from that country, into Australia. Would that mean that the citizens of that country will call their country a narco state?
Thank you, Mr. Nippet. The time is 8:03, and so we don't have much time to be on.
Right.
But let me state this. They say he who come with clean hands will also come with equity. You cannot, and I will say in a very simplistic way, you cannot be screaming at the top of your lungs yesterday about a particular problem, and then while that problem still exists today, you want to modify your tone. Why, in fact, this problem is even amplifying, growing than what it was. For me, it's not being objective. That is my point. I am not saying call Liberia a narco state. You never heard me say that. I don't even know how to use that phrase. Never use that phrase until now. What I am saying is that if you were angry yesterday about the same issue that is in fact increasing than what it was yesterday, they showed us an angle.
Didn't we discuss that yesterday? We discussed that yesterday.
Let me finish, sir. You guys were talking and incoming. Let me finish. Let's continue to express the same anger we had yesterday. Because we were all here yesterday. We all had the same listening ears. People were angry. People even went as far as insulting George Weah and his family with no proof. But we all buy into it. Because we were angry, justifiably angry. Because we saw our fellow citizens dropping and dying in the streets. And it made us angry. We may not be seeing it today, but what happened yesterday was local. But now, it has become international. I still have the article up. This is BBC reporting on the $370 million drug bust in Liberia. While we're still investigating a $19.2 million drug bust. That is my point. You must understand the Liberian people's anger. The thing that what they call it in the street number is red back. Red back. They're just giving it to all red back. We still get a 19 minutes. We ain't even finished away yet. Then we'll get another 200 and some more article a kilogram. Hitting us. Thousands of kilogram hitting us. This is enough to make the ordinary citizen angry. So instead of trying to be able to castigate them, sympathize with them. Do that for once. Let's do that. We are not more Liberian than they are. We are privileged to be here. They are there. They got to deal with people busting into the homes every night. That Mr. Nubo gave us a story about some lady whom got burglarized, and the people can't drink her wine. And like Brother Adrian, one, they will take you. They will kill you and take whatever they want to take. This is the kind of situation that people are faced with, my people. And to see all the amount of drugs being discovered in the country back to back.
Okay, after let's go closing.
People.
Let's go closing. I hope that is your closing now.
I'm closing. Let me finish, sir.
Okay.
Well, you and Mr. Nick are talking. I didn't say nothing. I gave you all the time.
No. 8 o'clock is my deadline, though. Easy.
I went to 8 o'clock. Let me finish, sir. I'm almost done.
It's after 8 o'clock.
So, let's sympathize with the Liberian people instead of calling their names. I think that's the best we can do as our fellow citizen. So let me end on that. I'll get everybody 2 seconds. Just close it and we'll move on, sir. Let's start with you, Mr. Nippet. One minute. Let's close up.
Well, thank you so much. We are all Liberians, and we are all concerned about our house being used as a transitory point for these contraband items. We decried. We are not in favor. We want the perpetrators to be brought to justice in a timely fashion. The question you asked me yesterday, whether they were going to table the 19.2 million cocaine case and then jump onto the other one, and I told you no. It points into the direction where this thing is being brought into our country. And there might be other areas. I said that on yesterday. So we are all concerned that our country is being used by criminal elements to defame us. Let us leave the political angle. The political angle is not what matters. What matters is the image that Liberia, by someone who was here, was a stranger, calling Liberia a narco state. This is where we differ. Liberia is not a narco state. We vehemently at the zenith of being disturbed. There where we are when it comes to people trying to corrupt our country.
Okay.
There where we are. So to say that we were streaming, yesterday we were all talking about the same thing here, and we all in tandem to ensure that the perpetrators are brought to justice. And that's why I did that research. That's why I did that research. So our conversation today or discussion today will commence or line into that area, and then we could see where the thing has started.
Okay.
And if you read the thing I said, you will find out that this narcotic business, these dangerous substances from Kuch to where we are today started 2021. It is a historical fact. There is no way. And at that time, why didn't people call Liberia a narco state? Because we have no manufacturing area in Liberia that produces narcotics. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Nippet. Mr. Nubo, to get you closing, sir.
Yes, I want to make a few corrections before. The lady I talked about was the first female senator of Liberia, Elizabeth Collins. She was not in Banga when the robbery took place. She was in Monrovia when the robbery took place. So that's the correction. Okay, let's move on. The $100 million drug bust under WIA. They arrested the people. and they seized $250,000 from them. They went to court. The judge asked the government to produce the $250,000. And they said they used the government used the $250,000 for covert operation. And that's why the judge freed the people who were arrested. And when they freed them, the next day, they left the country. And there is no record of that drugs being burned under the Weir government. So if Weir government had taken steps, if they have produced the $250,000 in court, maybe today we're going to be singing a different song. And you were here when Liberians started watching Kush people in the streets of Monrovia for over 2 years. You have not seen Liberians in a way. So if Liberians were to call Liberia a narco state, that's the time they were to call Liberia a narco state. But maybe they knew the true meaning of narco state, so they didn't call Liberia a narco state. I ask you a question, because we all are here in the U.S. Almost every month there's a drug bust, and nobody can call U.S. a narco state. I thank you. So the adjective we using, we have to be careful. Liberia is the only nation we have that we call home. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Hey, it was a great show. Thank you all. I want to thank the callers for being part of the show. I want to be very brief.
No. Let's go to Mr. Voodoo. You done with your closing, right? Let's go to Mr. Voodoo.
Mr. Newball, can you slow down?
No, that's why I mean, anyway.
You spoke, Mr. Newball spoke.
I will listen to your closing tomorrow. I asked you earlier, and you said when you're closing.
They know they are close. What do you mean are close?
Yeah, but you are close.
You guys spoke. I came and spoke. And they say they are close. No. That means I should have just turned the show off after I got you speaking. Because you guys may have closed then. Hey, what are you talking about? Why are you afraid of me to say something? Anyway, don't worry, I'll be brief.
Anyway, I'm a sick man. I gotta go.
I will be brief. Don't worry. See you, sir. But look, I'm saying if you said something last year and you came across it and you were angry, be angry today. Don't modify your tone. For me, this is where you are coming across as if you're choosing sides. Because yesterday we were all angry, but today you want to modify the tone. In fact, you're even stripping people off their nationalistic identity. That's for me. That's the problem. I call CDC names. I did that. I was angry. I was angry to the point where I supported the rescue train to remove CDC. So nobody was angry at me. I was. Because I couldn't go with the status quo. I said we cannot live with this condition. There's no way. And joint forces were like-minded people. And we work hard. In the same place here, so I can show you video here. Years ago, I was sitting in the same spot. Coming on shows, conference meetings, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, sitting right in the same spot. With Mr. Nubo. And we suspended him with the CDC. So I got my record. I'm just saying, if you were angry yesterday, be angry today. Don't modify your tone. That's what I'm saying. Thank you so much. Mr. Wulo, come and take it home, sir. Over to Mr. Nubo will get better tomorrow to stay the rest of the show. Mr. Wulu.
Mr. Nubo now well. And just that adjective there is so destructive. And that's where, but I am too annoyed. I am vexed. And you asked me, I give you the analysis yesterday from the point of where I was in 1966. So I am too annoyed. But to call Liberia a narco state,
Mr. Nippy, I am not saying anybody should call Liberia name. I'm just saying the fact that y'all will be you guys are in the habit. I'm for you guys. I've observed a lot of people. I call some nigga, you'd be like, just yesterday I was in that conversation. Yesterday. And the president, I consider a little angry that I said it. And I said, let me tell you what I'll say right now. I said, Mr. Boycott has to put too many people on the West. And he's supposed to be the father of the nation to show diversity. And he's not doing that. And the person spoke issue with that. Why I said that. That's where I'm coming from.
No, that would be your opinion, but to castigate Liberia. That's my point. Liberia, whether Unity Party and CDC, the people who are carrying the broom or the drum owner, the party, that's not my concern. My concern here is the Republic of Liberia to be labeled very negatively. That's where I am. That is the only point. Am I annoyed? Yes. For drugs to be born in my country. But should I mean that because somebody carry store and carry something in my mouth, keep it there, come my road? I will not support that. That's what the people doing. They are calling Liberia a narco state. And the fact here is that we do not, there is nowhere within the territory of Liberia where cocaine, heroin, morphine, LSD, Piazza, or anything is being manufactured. If that were the case, then I would be in full agreement. That yes, our country is an narco state. I hope everybody understands my point. I'm talking about Liberia. I'm not no empathy for a party. But the Republic of Liberia, no. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Nippy. Let's take it home, please.
Okay, so that's it here this evening, folks. This morning here on Top 105.3. Let me say many thanks to you, Mr. Nepe. Thanks to you, Mr. Wright, and thanks to Mr. Numbo. Thanks to all of you for always coming on the show to educate our people. We do appreciate one of you. We'll take a break to be right back tomorrow, same time, same station. The name remain Alexander Duolu. Your program that back to default. Take a break to be right back tomorrow. I said bye-bye from my end.
Thank you, Mr. Wood. Good night, Mr. Nippy. See you guys tomorrow.
What a pleasure. Tomorrow will be on site.
Okay.
Have a blessed night. Mr. Wood.
Thank you. Okay.
TOP FM